everyone, welcome back to Tina's Test Kitchen. Today in the kitchen, I am making homemade oatmeal cream pie cookies. Let's go over those list of ingredients. So for the oatmeal cookies part, I'm just going to use my traditional oatmeal cookies recipe. Let's go over those list of ingredients. We're going to need 1 cup of our light brown sugar. We will need 3/4 of a cup of our unsalted butter. We'll need 2 eggs and 1 teaspoon of the following ingredients. We have some baking soda as well as pure vanilla extract. We'll need 2 teaspoons of our cinnamon, 3 cups of our old-fashioned oats. We'll need 1.5 cups of our all-purpose flour, as well as 1/2 cup of our granulated sugar. For this, you guys, I'm just going to substitute the granulated sugar for Splenda. So now for the cream part of the pie, we're going to need 3 cups of our confectioner sugar, 1 jar of our puffed marshmallow cream, as well as 2 tablespoons of milk. Let's get started. Okay, so in our bowl here, we have almost all of our dry ingredients. I've got my wet ingredients in here, which is going to be the melted butter, the 2 eggs, as well as the teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then we have our old-fashioned oats. I have my cookie sheet here, again lined with my baking sheet cover, which is just going to be like parchment paper. So now we're going to go ahead and get started. I have my mixer. So we're just going to mix this a little bit to make sure that there's no clumps in the dry ingredients. And then we're going to add our wet ingredients. Okay, so we have our wet ingredients here. Again, so I'm just going to go ahead and add those. Now I'm just going to mix this until it's well blended. Again, just going to do it on a low setting at first. Then I'm going to kick up the speed a little bit just to make sure, again, that everything is well blended. Now I'm going to put it back on low and I'm going to start to add my oats. I'm going to start with adding half and then mix those. Then I'm going to go ahead and add the other half. And the ingredients will be very thick because, again, with all of the oats that are in here, we're just going to make sure that we're able to get everything all well blended. Should kind of look like peanut butter mixture, maybe a little bit thicker. So now that we have that all mixed together, sorry about the loud noise. Okay, so now I'm just going to make sure that all of the ingredients are pulled from the sides. And you guys, I do have my oven preset to 350, and these will go in the oven at 350 for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to check them at that point, and then we should be good to go. Okay, so while I'm got this in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and work on the cream for the center, and then I'm going to chill it in the fridge for a little bit. So here we have just a basic small little scooper. I'm going to put 1 clump on there, and again I'm going to put them about maybe 2.5 inches apart. We want to make sure that they're not going to be crowded. As they're cooking, they will go ahead and flatten out. I'm not going to make too many of these, you guys, because again, I don't really eat sweets that much. Of course, I'm going to be giving these a try because they smell amazing, but I don't typically eat cookies and sweets. Okay, so we're just going to get these all set, and we'll get them in the oven. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the cream part of the cream pie. So our ingredients again are as follows. We need 2 tablespoons of milk, 1 jar of our marshmallow fluff, and 3 cups of confectioner sugar. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the sugar first. And I know you guys, this stuff is so super messy. So there's 1, 2, 3 cups. Yes, that was incredibly messy. Okay, so we're done with our sugar. I'm gonna go ahead and do the milk next. All right, so we have 2 tablespoons of milk. And then our jar of marshmallow fluff. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, this stuff is super messy to work with. It's almost impossible to get out of the jar, but we're gonna do our best. Well, I actually did a fairly decent job. All right. Okay, so all of our ingredients are in our bowl. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and mix this very, very slowly because of the confection sugar that's in here. Again, it is super messy, so. And then if we feel that it's too thick, we can always add a little bit more milk, which is what I plan on doing if it needs it. I'm sure you guys are probably worried about me spilling this, but trust me, the stuff is very thick. It's not going anywhere. If my husband were in here, he'd be nervous. All right. I would say that's pretty good. Not bad. Now I'm going to mix it at a little bit of a higher speed. So again, looks really, really good. Okay, we have about 1.5 minutes left on our cookies. I'm gonna get this in the fridge to chill, and then we'll get the cookies out of the oven. Okay, so our cookies are all done. I stuck them in the freezer for a little bit just to kind of get them to cool off relatively quickly. We do have our cream that's all finished. I did chill this in the fridge for about 20 minutes. I am going to put it in my baggie. Again, yes, I know I do not have piping bags. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to put it in my little baggie, and then I'm just going to cut the end off of it, and then I will fill the cookies. I know I probably made more of the center cream than what's needed, but that's okay. And then of course, you guys, I have a super cute Disney plate that I'm going to use. Of course, it's Mickey Mouse. So presentation. Okay, so I've gone ahead and added that to our baggie. I'm just going to twist the top and then simply again just cut off the bottom. Okay, so we can put this in the sink. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on our cookies. You guys, the shapes on these are not perfect. Again, I know that I could have probably fixed those prior to putting them in the freezer, but that's okay. So we're just going to put our center cream on the actual cookie. And then I'm going to take a similar like shaped cookie and put that on the top. So what we end up with is a little cream pie. You can see it's got the cream filling. Let's see, maybe I can do the next one with a little bit more cream. And these cookies, you guys, came out super cute. They are really, really soft. That's why I put them in the freezer for a little bit. And I did go ahead and try and see if I can relatively get them to a good shape. So again, you can see the cream filling on the inside, nice and crispy on the outside. These are very thin oatmeal cookies, which is what I intended on. When you're doing oatmeal pie cookies, you do want to make sure that they are on the thinner side, just so that way you don't have too much cookie and not enough filling. The ratio to cookie to cream is appropriate. Okay, so now we're going to put the oatmeal on that one. I'm just going to get the rest of these done, and then the best part, we'll give them a taste and see how they are. We'll just do one more and then I will give them a taste. All right, so let's go ahead and give them a taste and see how they are. Again, you guys, I don't normally eat these, so I am just going to choose one of the smaller ones. Let's give these a taste because they smell so, so good. Let's try them. These, you guys, are so, so good. Wow. Little Debbie has nothing on me. These are homemade. You guys, these are so good. Okay, so you guys, these are going to be good if you want a small little project to do in the kitchen with your kids. They will love these. Spending time with the family, creating happy memories, as well as making something delicious that's homemade, that's actually fun to make. You guys, these are so, so good. Look at that. That looks incredible. You can see the outside of the cookie is nice and brown. It is very soft. You guys, these are so good. All right, so we do have another video that's finished. Delicious cookies, homemade. You guys, these are fantastic. All right, well, if you do like this video and you want to see more, please hit the like button on the way out. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Talk to you later. Until next time, bye-bye. Look at this gooiness. Look at that. So delicious.